Good morning, everybody. Josh Wilson with you here on the Country Leader Friday morning, and that means we check in with the National Weather Service. And Bill is here. Good morning, Bill.
Hi, Josh. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday for sure.
Are you surviving winter?
So far, I'm doing pretty good. But
Good news. I got some good news for you.
I like when Bill has good news.
January is almost over.
It is.
This is our coldest month, as you probably noticed. And January 30th today? Wasn't New Year's Eve like last week?
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, 30th
That's
of
amazing
January.
that January is almost over with. So we have one more lovely Arctic cold front.
Okay.
It's going to come through today. So, a lot of people wake up, it's like, what's the high temperature going to be today? Well, it's a little more complicated than that today. So the morning's going to be pretty good today. Sunshine and temperature is pretty much normal for a January day. But the Arctic cold front will kind of ooze. That's the meteorological
Official weather term. I like it.
Kind of like ooze. It's like really heavy Arctic air. It'll kind of like molasses kind of ooze in from the northeast to the southwest. We call that a backdoor cold front. Weather
Right.
usually moves west to east. This one's moving from central Kansas back into southwest Kansas. And you'll notice it this afternoon. So if you're getting ready for kids' school and work today, bear in mind it will get colder. You'll notice the wind, northeast wind increasing, the clouds increasing, and the temperatures will be falling this afternoon, especially as you head off from work and school, 4 or 5 o'clock. So we'll probably get to like 38 or 40 here in town. And then temperatures will fall rapidly as the Arctic air comes in, especially this evening. If you have outdoor plans or heading out for town Friday night, it's going to get colder quick. Temperatures falling into the single digits with a wind chill near zero. Not as cold as last time.
Right. Typical January stuff.
This
But
is more annoying cold.
Right. But the cool thing about today getting cold is Winter Expo is open from 4 to 8 at the Expo Center.
Oh, yeah, slide that in very well.
And it's heated.
And it's heated. That's a good thing.
Absolutely.
I was thinking, Mississippi and Tennessee, and they got that horrible ice storm last week, and they're going to be just as cold as we are almost. And
Right.
a lot of those folks don't have any power yet.
It was just say I would just saw there's a songwriter I know in Nashville posted this morning. They just got power overnight, and they were out for like 160 hours or something like that.
You don't realize how much we depend on it until you lose it. So prayers and thoughts to those folks down there in the South. Anyway, getting colder tonight. Temperature is falling in the single digits. Saturday morning will be cold, probably about 4 or 5 here in Dodge, and below zero east of town. The further east you are tonight and tomorrow morning, the colder you will be. So we have a cold weather advisory in effect for the eastern counties, Hayes, Coldwater, that area. The wind temperature's probably near 5 or 10 below in the morning, air temperature. So,
Right.
That's cold. So dress for that. Saturday, our weekend is here, and south winds will come back on Saturday. But that south wind on Saturday is still going to be a cold wind. Still going to be cold.
South winds are supposed to be warm, Bill.
Patience.
Okay.
So when the Arctic high moves off of us, that return, we call it return flow, and that first south wind is usually a cold one. We had that the other day. It's like, ooh, a south wind, I can wear less coat. Well, it's still cold. So Saturday's still cold. However, Sunday, we go to a southwest wind, and that is the pick day of the weekend. Temperatures in the 50s. We warm up rapidly through the 50s on Sunday. So it's going to be pretty dramatic, a dramatic improvement on Sunday with temperatures in the 50s. And all the rest of the snow that's out there, we're going to kind of look at here for a couple of days in the cold, turning into snert, snert, snow and dirt.
Right.
That's also an official term.
Right. I like it.
Snert. That's all going to melt by Sunday afternoon. Good news, Josh. Next week all looks quiet and dry. We need some water. It's not going to happen. It's all going to be dry next week. Quiet. Temperatures decent. Next weekend, about a week from now, looks absolutely beautiful. So if you're planning ahead, about a week from now, we're talking like 60s, maybe 70 in places. It looks beautiful. So we survived winter about a week ago, and now we're going to reap the benefits of nicer weather after this last cold front tonight and tomorrow morning. It's about the middle of the month. What is today? January 30th?
Right.
The long-range crystal balls, that's what we have at work.
Right, yeah, of course.
You walk into work, there's all these
crystal
crystal
ball,
balls, so different sizes and
Right,
colors.
absolutely.
So my favorite crystal ball I looked at yesterday, and about the middle of the month, it looks interesting.
There you go.
And if you've been in Dodge City in southwest Kansas enough, we usually get something interesting in middle and late February. So keep an eye on that. It could be rain, actually.
Right. Rain is good.
It's too far away for details, but just keep an eye on that. It's going to be quiet until then.
So I have a question. You hear about models and things. Are there, Are there multiple models? I mean, I've heard American model, European model. Are there multiple American models? Does the Weather Service have one? Somebody else has one? How does that work?
There's a lot. It's just like information overload, like any other, since the dawn of the internet,
Of course.
there's one of the biggest problems or obstacles we have at work is we can get to work and just suffer from information overload. There's just all these options, and sometimes none of them are right.
Right.
That happened a couple storms ago when we got that more snow than we thought.
Right.
A couple storms ago, I went to work in the evening and realized that all the models were wrong. So that's kind of our job as meteorologists is like, which one is right? Are they all wrong? Are they all out to lunch? And I had to like change everything
Right.
at the last second. We try to do that right before the 10 o'clock news from Wichita so people actually see the winter storm watches and stuff. But that's what our job is. You can just load a model and go home and
Right.
watch a movie. But models don't care if they're right or wrong.
Fair.
People
fair.
still care if they're right or wrong. I get dirty looks at Walmart if I'm not right. So try to be right.
It's a science, but it is still
Oh, there's art.
trying to read and an art, but it's still trying to read nature. And nature does whatever.
All you gotta
nature
do is
wants.
pay attention. It's like anything else. If you want to be a DJ like Josh is, all you gotta do is just watch yourself.
Right.
Just practice.
Right.
Just pay attention, and anybody can do whatever they want.
Right.
It's simple. Just practice.
There you go. I love it. National Weather Service update. Bill Turner. We appreciate you coming by as always.
One more cold front, you can make it.
We'll live.
You'll still be here.
Absolutely.
No milk and eggs this time.
No. Right.
Or milk and bread.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got it wrong.
Right. No milk and bread advisory this time. So we'll be all right. All right. Well, Bill, we appreciate the update, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time.
See ya.